I know. Yeah, y'all usually like to sit here and say, you know, when I was at church, the band leader is, you know what I mean, just everything's nice or whatever. You know what I mean? Y'all just, it was all good. Everything was happy. You know, but see, I keep it real.
The band.
I mean, you know, when the church, the choir director.
Wow.
You know,
that's the first time.
No, I'm just saying, y'all just always so.
When's the last time you've been to church?
All right, so when you say been to church,
I mean been to church. Like walked through the door, sat down for the service.
You mean like weddings? Like I've gone to plenty of weddings.
I'm talking about service.
Funerals?
No, service.
Service.
Like church Sunday service.
Like today, Sunday, I'm going to go to church.
I'm saying like if today was Sunday, when was the last time you went to church? Like a Sunday service?
So this is a conversation that I'm glad we're having because Antoine's not here. Because when I start talking, he'd be like, "Oh wait, you know, I don't want you to say that." Okay, so let me say this: I do not think you have to go to church.
Wow.
Okay, and let me explain that.
I'm listening.
When people go to church, that's fine. Like my sisters go to church, that's cool. I don't think that you have to go to church because I know some wicked people who go to church every Sunday. So going to church itself does not mean that you are holier than that.
Now, here's the thing. I promise you, people who go to church are not as bad as they used to be.
Oh, okay.
And why do you think that is?
I don't know.
Because when you go to church, you're actually feeding your spirit.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Like, the people that go to Creflo Dollar's church, you think they are better now? If it's coming, if it comes from here and it works down, right? The people that go to Jamal Bryant's church, right? All the single women that go to Jamal Bryant's church that could potentially be targets or victims of a certain pastor. I ain't gonna say his name.
I can't believe you
Jamal Bryant. They're better. So here, you see where I'm going with this, right?
No.
If the pastor ain't living right, then it trickles down. If you're getting a message from the person who ain't living right, how you gonna be right? You can't go to man and expect to get right. Now, if man ain't right, you ain't right.
I'm about to tell you where it falls to pieces at.
Okay.
It's like this. If I'm a pastor, right?
Okay.
And I give you a word.
I can see you heading in that direction.
And I can give you a word, right?
Right.
From the scripture. Right? Mm-hmm. Though I'm giving it to you, you still have to study it.
Sure.
Now, a lot of people think that because the pastor is giving them the word, that once they get it, that's the end of that. So it's still, though you go into church, you still have to study. Like you still have to.
So you're saying church is just part of the journey?
It's part of the process.
Now I agree with that, and let me tell you this. I've said this to a lot of people older than you, and that made the most sense of anybody that I've heard try to rebut my argument. I'm not saying that you rebutted it. I'm just saying that what you just said made a lot of sense, and I agree with that. That aside, everybody needs something different, right? And some people need an extra push. Some people have trouble in math. Some people, math comes easy to them. So the people that have trouble with math, they got to study math a little bit harder than that person. Right. So I said that to say some people need that extra spiritual fellowship, and they need that. I don't need that, right? I'm self-contained. I'm self-made, right? I have a relationship with God that does not involve me going to the church. You know, with the yes or no sirs and all that kind of stuff that happens in the church and all of the gossip and all of the judging. I don't have to have that. Some people need it. Some people need to be in that environment. I have a relationship with God that's ongoing, not just on Sunday, that's ongoing. And I don't have to have it. And I respect people that do it, but I'm just saying, because I don't do it, that's just me. You know.
I understand.
Right. And so many women have tried to get me to go to church, and I have gone, right? And I'll do it to keep the peace.
Wow.
Right? But let me say this. I have gone to church with some loose women, right? And you said that going to church makes them better. And I agree. They've become more loose since they've been going to church more regularly.
Which is incorrect.
Say again?
Which is incorrect.
No, they have become more loose. It's true. It's a fact.
Which is incorrect.
You mean they shouldn't?
No, that's an incorrect statement.
How you don't even know them?
Because I go to church and I watch people change.
Sure.
When they been there. To
Sure.
where they are now.
You're talking about if they're absorbing what's going on. What about the people that's there for the wrong reasons? Do you think the devil's not in church?
Of course.
The devil's in church.
But nah.
The devil don't only hang out where devils hang out. The devil got to go where the righteous people are in order to do the devil's work. No? The devil chills in hell.
Watch this. And if you go to a church service, right?
I've been to a church service.
You go to a church service, right?
Okay.
And the Bible says that when 2 or 3 or more are gathered in my name, there I am in the midst, right?
Okay.
So if he is in the midst, how can the devil be there?
So the devil can't come in.
Exactly. So
is the devil not on earth?
Well, that's where he was cast to.
Okay. So the devil is on earth.
What I'm saying,
but the devil can only go to certain parts of the earth.
What I'm saying is, this is what I'm saying. If God is already in the temple, the
okay,
devil cannot get there.
All right. So let's say that today,
okay,
tonight, I decide tomorrow,
okay,
this is a church now, right? This building that we're in, this is about a $300,000 building, right? Mm-hmm. So let's say tomorrow I decide this is going to become a church, right? All this music equipment that we got in here, studio that's downstairs, taking it out, this is going to be a church. This now becomes a holy building.
Now, here's the thing, right? It's kind of like, are you doing it because you want to, or are you doing it because God told you to?
What difference does it make?
That makes a ton of a difference.
Okay.
Because if you do it because you want to, then that becomes selfish.
If I say that why would I want to unless God told me?
That's what I'm saying.
So
when God is in it, then it becomes.
You confuse the issue. Let's just say yes, it's because God told me. My question is, how do I make this? How do I change? Like, you know, a church just pops up. Boom, it's a church, right? Now it's just a holy space. Devil can't come in. It's all saved and sanctified.
See, that's not what I said. What I said was when God is in there.
Boom, water. Now.
No, what I said was when God is in there.
How do you know when God's in there?
You can feel it.
God's in here, right now.
He's in here. But
he's everywhere.
But you can feel.
He's really in here.
Feel it.
He's in church more than he's in McDonald's. See that's the looking down thing. That's the part I don't like about church, because you're saying this is better than this. God is here and he's not here. No, God is everywhere. God created all the stuff, the good, the bad, the ugly, and McDonald's.
God cannot be around for sin.
Huh?
God cannot be where sin is.
That makes no sense.
Hey, Mr. Antoine.
Never be a church.
Hey, Mr. Antoine, let me ask you something. Can God be around sin?
Yes.
Yes.
Can God be present?
God created you and you're a sinner.
Why can God be present while sin is taking place?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, he can't.
Oh my gosh.
Watch this.
You were born in the 90s. Why are we having this conversation?
Watch this. All right, so watch this.
Okay.
So when Christ said, "My God, why have you forsaken me?" Why do you think he said that?
All right, what?
When Jesus said, my God, why have you forsaken me?" Why do you think he said that?
Because he was unhappy with what was going on.
No, because he took all the sins of the world on him, and God had to leave.
You know, that is so wrong.
He carried the sins of the world. Listen, he carried the sins of the world on him.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
And God cannot be present while sin is he can't.
Okay, so check this out.
Can darkness and light exist at the same time?
Yes.
No, it can't.
Okay, check this out.
Can darkness and light exist?
It's darker over there than it is over here.
But is it lighter over there?
Darkness and light what is the difference between darkness and light?
They cannot exist in the same.
What is
space.
darkness? What is darkness?
Dark matter. I mean,
what?
It's dark, just dark.
Okay. What is light?
It's just light.
Okay, so light and dark. Mm-hmm. Darkness is the absence of light. It's the same. It's the same. You just took something away.
No, Exactly.
Now,
you're proving my point that
I'm absolutely not. Adam and Eve.
It cannot exist.
Have I told you my version of Adam and Eve?
No, because
before we go to a break, I'm gonna tell you Adam and Eve, okay? Because you were born in the '90s, so you don't know.
Wow.
All right.
Okay,
So
here we go.
So in the let me say, in the '90s when you were born, right? When you were born, I was bringing them in 3 at a time. All right. It's just beyond your comprehension. But let me say this. Adam. It was just Adam chilling. Boom. In the garden. Adam. This is the hip hop version. Okay, so Adam. Dang. No beatbox needed. So Adam said, please, God, everybody has somebody. I'm just by myself. I'm lonely. He said, okay. Rib gone. Boom. Eve comes. All right. Now I'm going past the Old Testament. We ain't got time for that. So Eve is here. Adam's chilling. Everything's fine. He has somebody. The other animals have somebody. Trees. Boom. Coupled up. Now Eve, when Adam was out, because he had to get out the house. He can't always be right there. Eve. He needed a break.
Wrong.
He had to walk around.
Wrong.
I need some space. Boom. Now the snake comes. Okay? Now the snake comes, right? The devil. Satan, anything bad. Darkness, but it was still light. Darkness, sin, everything. The bad thing. The serpent, right? So serpent tries to holler at Eve. Eve, what's going on? Why you ain't eat from the tree? He said we can't eat from the tree. Well, you ain't eat from the tree. Why you scared to eat from the tree? So he puts the bug in the ear. Just like a girl, she's out, guy's gone, guy's trying to holler at her, boom. He puts the bug in her ear. She already knows we're not supposed to eat from this tree. We can have anything else, not this tree, but he put the bug in her ear. She comes home, she sees Adam. Adam's like, what you been doing? She's like, why we can't eat from the tree? He's like, we ain't supposed to eat from the tree. She's like, yeah. But you scared of God? We can't eat from the tree. And you was real mad, I eat from the tree. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, we eat from the tree. Eats from the tree. You know the rest of that.
All right, so why do you think?
Sound like the South Park version.
All right, so do you think do you think sin exists when Eve ate the fruit? Because it wasn't an apple. It was a fruit.
Okay.
It was a fruit.
I'm not going to argue on petty details.
It was a fruit.
Here's the thing. The sin happened when they did it.
When who did it?
Both. Because they both did it. It's like, same time. I don't know you like that. All right? When it happened, it happened. Now, Adam knew better. Eve knew better. But the point of the story is this. That was the first sin. God was there. He gave them free will to do it. He didn't have to put the tree there. The tree was just a symbol of showing obedience. Tree didn't make them like God. If it was, he wouldn't have put it there. It was just a symbol. That's my water. Don't touch it. That's it. Right? And if you touch the water, I'm like, okay, you touch the water, they gotta go. Right? I could have locked the water up, put the water in the safe or something like that if I really didn't want you to touch the water. It ain't about the water. It's about trust.
But you didn't answer my question.
Which was?
Can light and darkness exist at the same time?
Sure.
No,
I've been answered that.
Would you say it was the absence of one or the other, right?
But this is what I'm saying. It's darker over here, and I can cut everything off. It can be dark right here. Just like if you're in an auditorium, there's a light on the stage. Wait for it. But it's dark in the crowd. Oh! Because somebody stop me.
That's because there's no light aimed at the crowd.
But you said it existing at the same time. It's dark in the crowd. Because he's like, turn these lights up. I need to see your faces. Turn these lights up. Oh! It's my baby mother. You're not. But it's dark. I didn't know she was there. I didn't know she was there. You're not answering my question.
Where light is, can dark be in that same spot?
Now you change. That's
a
whole different thing.
Question.
Yes, it can because it can be dark. Stage man, give me a spotlight. Boom, spotlight here. Dark everywhere else. You out of it. Spotlight on me. But dark, light. But same time.
Can darkness and light land in that same spot?
You keep changing the question.
Can it land in the same
kids.
Spot?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Do you remember Millennium? The millennial when we had to get all this bottled water and canned stuff. Yes. No, you don't. He's lying.
It was 2000.
Yeah, you remember that?
Yes.
Hey, he remembers a lot. Do me a favor.
He's still never answered my question.
All right, so Antoine's here, you know, and now the conversation is going to be what I call go along, get along.
No, because I agree with everything you said.
Hell no.
You don't agree. You don't
I
agree.
would have shut you down and said no.
Before you came, what I said.
I heard. I was coming down Windsor Mill Road when you said it.
All right, we are about to go to a break right now.
Hold on. Where? Read that.
Oh, this is Radio on Fire, giving you more talk, more news, and more music. If you have something to promote, send the email to yourradioonfire@gmail.com to get a promo campaign started for as low as $50. We currently reach over 180,000 persons per month. Did I say persons?
People.
Yeah, persons.
People.
Persons.
Yeah.
So y'all never seen persons before.